Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sesame Street.
Oh, good afternoon.
Good
Yes,
afternoon, everyone.
I love the colors of your top.
I
Yeah.
know, right? It has to be bright today because we're talking about something very important. So,
Ah.
Lillian, what are we talking about? Something bold, something not for everyone.
I would say it's for everyone. It's for everyone. Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, the
So
question is, what does
deep.
leadership means to you? Yeah.
Yeah,
But before we go to that, before we dive into the topic, let's just introduce our program. I mean, our channel. This is Voices of Courage Asia, right? The goal of our channel is to share life experiences, stories of courage, and practical tips and strategies to
yep.
inspire and empower you to live a life of courage and significance. Right. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, my name is Lillian, and together with me, I have Anita.
Oh, hi,
Yes, yeah,
Anita.
yes,
I love to be here
yeah.
and with my
She's
colors.
yeah, she's my partner for. We are partners at Class Living, Social
Yep.
Enterprise, as well as the Women of Courage Asia community. So both are women empowerment platforms where we contribute back to the community through a monthly empowerment meeting, right? And above and beyond that, we also have trainings and mentoring, coaching, and community support. Right.
Yep.
So we started this channel with the Courage to Be You series, right? This is based on my proprietary, the Courage Blueprint. It is a framework that I developed and use for coaching and mentoring. It's a personal growth roadmap guided by three attributes, right? Three steps attributes, addressing nine domains of your life, cultivating seven critical core values in you to stay grounded in your identity and purpose in life. Right. So it's personal discovery is a life journey. It is not a quick trip, right? We have covered so many different domains already, right? Overview of all that. So now
Mhm.
we have come to the next C. We are in the three C's now. We have
Yep.
covered resources, right? We have covered relationship. Oh, sorry, those are really R's. What am I
Yeah.
talking about? The
It's
three
okay.
R's, and then we are right now moving on to the three C's, which is the calling, right? The first one was what was your calling in life, and today we are moving on to contribution, right? Contribution. And the questions that we want to ask today is pertaining to leadership. Well, why is that so? Because leadership is one way. I see it as one way of contribution, one way of contributing to back to your sphere, your own sphere of influence, right?
Yep.
Yes, and leadership also talks about we talk about self leadership, right? But
Yep.
but today we want to learn from the leadership expert John Maxwell, right? John Maxwell, he has this thing called the five level of leadership. But before we go into the five level, Anita, what does leadership means to you?
Ah!
Why that reaction?
I don't want.
What do you?
I don't want. I don't want. No, I mean to be very honest. I mean, I was just saying to you earlier. It's leadership. I mean, leadership. The word leadership. I mean, we all know it means to take, someone in charge, captain of the ship, the prime minister of the country, the president, of the nation, the king. But is it for everyone? Is everyone a leader? Can
Mhm.
anyone be a leader? And why I cry or pretend to cry is I honestly, till today, feel that I'm a great soldier. If you want someone to be on your back, I'm so pleased in my heart to know, but you want me to lead?
All right. I think when I ask one simple question that
Right.
will help to clear your this cloud of conception or perception about leadership
Mm.
is, who are you to your children? as a parent,
Yes,
we
yes.
automatically becomes
On the leadership role,
leader.
right?
Yes, yes,
Yes,
we
we
automatically,
do.
step it's a leadership role as a parent. We lead our children,
Yeah,
and yeah, and to me, leadership is one person influencing another.
yes,
Leadership is about walking the talk. Yeah, take and yeah, walking the talk and
yeah,
leading yourself, so that when you lead yourself, others will naturally follow your
yeah.
example, the good example, of course lah. So actually be very careful, because people follow bad example as well.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it's true. It's true. S- See, whenever you ask for clarity, that's what I did. When I asked, this is what happens. It really broke down the thought that I have to lead Yahoo or Facebook, big. But actually, it starts from home. It starts from yourself. Are you a
Yes.
good leader to yourself?
Mm. Yeah, that's why the whole series is Courage to Be You.
You. Yes,
Yes, the focus is about you.
you.
Right.
Yes. So
Mm.
Lilian, you just sum up what leadership means to you. I just want
Mm.
to ask you before we go on, uh, what was the mindset you had when you had to take on, knowing that you had to take on a leadership role? You run a community, Lilian.
Yeah, in my very initial years where I embarked on this whole personal development journey, right? The very first time when someone share with me, or put this title of leader, community leader, call me to be a leader, I was like, whoa, 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 Jojo Mate, wait a minute. Like joke.
Lagi
All
baki.
that. Yes, and all that self doubt, low self esteem, low self worthiness, low whatever low, whatever low and self, start flooding through. Yeah,
Mm.
because the mindset was leaders are for people up there, people who
Yeah.
are leading a team, people who are there, people who have achieved, people who have
Yeah.
arrived, yeah. So I had trouble embracing the word leader, calling myself a community leader in when I first joined another
Mm, mm,
when I
mm.
first joined a women's community. So my mentor said, okay, you can put in your name card, you're a community leader. I was like,
Mm.
yeah. So that took some tearing down of certain limiting beliefs. Yeah, and understanding that, and the true meaning of leadership. Yeah, and when I apply into at the home front, like
Mm.
just now I asked, who are we to our children?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and in fact, first when you are being concept, the very fact that you come into this existence, that you beat all the sperm or whatever the other sperm, and yeah, we're talking about biology here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you already win. You're already the
Yeah,
leader.
you're a
You
winner,
lead.
right?
You're the
You
winner.
got
You,
the
you actually lead.
strongest,
Yeah,
strongest DNA. Yeah,
yeah.
correct.
But that is more about being the first lah. Yeah.
Yeah,
But same thing. Being the first, taking the lead, being
yeah,
the first to step out. Yeah.
yeah.
So there's one example that I always like to use is if all of us are on a slope as children, or for example, you ride a bicycle, you're all on a slope, and all of us wanted to like zoom down the slope, right? And who will be the leader? Everyone is afraid. Actually, everyone is afraid to go down, because this is all our first time doing it. But the first one who take the action becomes the leader. It doesn't mean that he or she is smarter, brighter, or know what he or she
Mm.
is doing. She may have no clue what is doing, but
She
she
just
just took the
had
first
the,
step. She was
she
the
just
first
had
one
the
to
courage
step
to
out.
take the first step. That's it. And talking about someone who has the courage to take the first step, Yan Chong.
I think by sharing experience can also consider a leader, I suppose. Yeah, you take the lead in sharing your field of expertise, right? So
Yes,
you take the lead in in opening up, in sharing, in being a contributor, a giver,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
In this world, people hoard, or don't share,
Yeah.
trade secret, don't share. But
Yeah.
Chong, you're doing a great job by sharing, your knowledge in the area of your expertise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and coming and help out in the midst of just 100% women. Yan Chong, you're definitely a leader when you come and help us.
A leader in breaking new boundaries.
Yeah. Now, Lina,
Yeah.
what are we talking about today?
I benefited a lot from John Maxwell's books. I read a lot of his books, and one of the books that really opened up my mind, my view of leadership, was this book called The Five Levels of Leadership. Yeah, it really blow my mind away, and I see the different levels and what it means. So really, thank you, John Maxwell, for writing this book and empowering us with your knowledge and experience. Yeah. Yes. So the
Yeah,
level one
before we go
is
on, sorry, Yan Chong said number one male supporter.
water.
Well,
Thank
come
you,
on,
thank
Yan
you.
Chong, ask your wife to join us. Then you can be number two male supporter.
Yeah.
Okay, go on,
Hmm.
Lillian.
Yes. So level number one is so looking at the five levels of leadership. Credit to
Positions.
John Maxwell is, yes, position. Position. Anyone can be placed in a position of leadership. So when you, for example, if you apply a job in an organization, you have the certain qualifications, educational qualifications. Uh, you can be straight away placed in a position of a manager role, you know,
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
even a director role. Yeah,
Yeah.
depending on your qualification and your experience. So that's a position that you hold, and people follow you because they have to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a have
Mm-mm.
to thing. So this leader in this role, in this position, a level, uh, may or may not command the respect of the team members,
Oh, yeah.
depending on the person's personality, how the person treats others, so forth
Okay.
and so on. Right? Get it?
Yeah.
Mm. So
So
that's
it may
position.
not. So it may not be a person that you respect. What about level two?
Mm. Level
Permission.
two is permission. Yes. So in bracket, there's a relationship that talks a lot about relationships. So people follow you because they want to. They want to follow you. Yeah. Yeah. Probably, again, your character, your personality, and all that does play a huge part to why people want to follow you.
So when people
Right?
follow you, is there a thin line between friendship and leadership?
You see,
Or
there's some people who there are some people naturally they have this charisma of like when they ask, let's organize something, let's go do something. People naturally want to follow them. Yeah, they
yeah,
don't have to be placed in a position or holding a title.
yes.
Yeah, they don't have to be holding a title. People naturally are attracted to them and want to follow them. Yeah, because of something that they do, or because of their personality. Yeah, different, but or because purely because they have a relationship.
And also
There,
could be the
there is
same
a
interest.
relationship. Hmm?
Could be also a similar interest or cause that they have. That's why they
Mm.
follow other people. Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
Level
So if I
two.
don't have a relationship with this person, I wouldn't want to follow this person, no
Yeah.
matter how famous this person is. For example, if you don't have that relationship. Mm.
Mm. What about level three? Production, results. People follow you because of what you have done for the organization.
This is very result oriented. So
Okay.
besides having that position, besides having a relationship with your team,
Mhm.
so a level two leader has relationship with the teams. The leader cares for the team, know what's the team members needs and wants, or dreams or goals,
Mhm,
so
mhm.
the leader care about them. But then the next level is that this leader not only care about the team but produces results. Yeah,
Ah,
it's achiever, is a goal getter. Is they you see results in They produce results for the organization, for the community. Yeah. So this is the level 3
Has it
leader.
got anything to do with personality? Let's say, for example, if I am, and I'm going to stand corrected here, I'm not an expert in Enneagram, but if let's say I'm a type 9
Mm.
and very, how do you say, low functioning or not say unhealthy, but no mastery type 9, and in my heart, I have a desire. I know I have to have, results and all. Am I more drawn to a person that a leader that produces result that I can ride on the wave? Is
So
that a correlation?
personality does play a part here. I
Okay.
feel, based on my personal opinion, because take for example, this if you see a leader in your company or in your community or organization that is very productive, very achieving, is a high achiever, is always getting results, and your personality type is the achievers, the type 3
Mm-hmm.
achiever, you naturally be drawn to this person because of what they are doing for the company. Yeah,
Yes.
and you can see the result, and you may want to be like he or she becomes your role model. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So of course, taking into a deeper level is that uh hopefully this person also has a good personality lah, like
Yeah.
and has a relationship with the team members. Yeah.
That's interesting.
So that's the progressive the
Yeah.
different level
Interesting.
of leadership. Mm.
Interesting. Level 4. I think this is something that very close to your heart. People development, reproduction. People follow you because of what you have done for them.
For them.
For
Yes.
them. Okay.
Yeah. So this level of leadership is not self-centered. It is
Yes.
always looking outward, always adding value, always looking out for others. What can I do for you? How can I add value in your life? You know, how can I support you? It's always looking of ways and solutions to lift people up, to encourage
Yes.
people, to build people
Yes.
up. Yeah. So
Yes.
it's a people development, people builder, right? Yeah. You build
Yes.
people up. Yeah.
So
So.
it's very
mm,
much similar to what we are doing here at Class Living, isn't it?
yes. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very similar. Excellent.
Mm.
Next one, next and final one. Pinnacle of respect. People
Mm.
follow you because who you are and what you represent.
Yeah. Wow. This is not achievable yet. It is this is a journey. Yeah. That's why it's called the pinnacle, right? Yeah. And this level of leadership is their whole life already is playing out. They're living out what they stand for, what they believe in. Yeah, in every aspect of their life, people can see that they
Mm,
walk the talk. Yeah,
okay,
they really, their presence is itself represent who what they stand for
I
and what they
see.
represent in life. Yeah,
Okay,
so it commands respect.
do you have example of someone at every level? Let's say at level 1. Do you know anybody popular or somebody we know that is follow you because they have to? I'm talking about maybe our bosses, our CEOs.
Uh, I would rather not name names.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
But
So there are
but
people that I know that are at different levels of the
yes,
leadership. Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
I, I,
So
I want to guess on a level 5, people who follow you because who you are and what you represent. Can I say Mother Teresa here to name a
yeah.
generic name?
Yes. Yes. We are
Generic.
talking we generic names. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mother
generic
Teresa. Yeah.
name.
Like
Yeah.
even John Maxwell. I mean,
Yes,
John Maxwell, he commands a huge,
need to respect
huge respect from
audience.
so many people, right? He's into the
Yes.
business of leadership, building people. He's one example of a level
Yeah.
5 leader. Yeah,
Left
one
side.
great example. Yeah.
So, I mean, we still have a bit of time. I just want to know, for viewers out there, right, who are listening, I mean, is it important to know which level of leadership you belong to?
Yeah, definitely. Because this is for me, when I was reading this book, it was a self-reflection journey. Yeah,
Yes.
it was checking in with myself, like how am I leading myself and the people
Okay.
around me? How am I?
Okay.
Because I always like to say, right, we have a sphere of influence, whether we like it
Yes.
or not.
Yes.
And how are we influencing the people in our sphere?
Yes.
And what kind of leader am I? Yeah. So these are all
Okay.
questions that I was asking myself when I was reading the book. Yeah.
I see.
Very
Amazing.
powerful reflection. Highly recommend to read this book.
Yeah, I always believe, right? Especially at this time now in year 2021, I think one of the best gift we can give ourselves is the gift of knowledge, or currently, by reading and by embarking more on personal development. Because
Mm,
I think times are very different now, in year 2021, where um, people are not only hiring you for your skills, but people are also hiring you and wanting to mix with you for what you are, what kind of leader you are, be it
mm,
level 1 or to level 5. I think now, the time do command so much more than just a head knowledge or paper knowledge, I think. What do you think?
mm. Yeah, and I think one. I mean, it bring up to my memory about. I mean, this word just surfaced up. Empathy.
Ah,
Yeah. Yes. A leader who has empathy at every level um, is. I think empathy is required for a leader, regardless of the level you are in. Yeah.
excellent. Yeah.
And yeah, to be a good leader, I think empathy is a very important thing, because what I'm seeing is like whatever the team members are doing, the mistakes that they make, or the chaos that the situation has landed up, everything boils down to leadership.
Yeah.
Because if the members or the team players are not able to do their part, it also reflects how the leader is training them, coaching them, or mentoring them,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Yeah. So that's why it's a huge reflection for me also, especially like how my children are behaving. It reflects how I'm parenting them. That's my parent leadership. Parenting is leadership as well.
Yeah.
So how I am parenting my children is how I'm leading them. Um, yeah, as well
Like,
as the team. Mm.
of course, the team is you and your husband, so it's how both of you are parenting the children, isn't it? Not
Yes,
just
yes.
one person. It's
Supporting each other,
supporting
in
each
that
other.
leadership role. Yeah.
Yeah, this
How
is
about
definitely.
you? How do you, after hearing this, 5 levels of
I knew
leadership,
you're gonna
what
ask
is
this.
your perspective now?
I knew you're gonna ask this. Um, Definitely, first level one is to know that, to tell myself that I am a leader. I mean,
Mm,
but not just only the home front. I mean, I know we have a lot of people listening here, people in corporate world, or stay-home moms. I think we should stop limiting our belief system to think that, okay lah, I'm a leader to my children. It is important. It is very vital, because the kind of children you bring up is the kind of people they're going to be in the society in the future. I totally believe in that. But I think seeing all this level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, um, definitely, I have to reflect on this. I can't comment much about it, but it'd be nice to do a level 4 for me,
mm,
on a personal note, to
mm,
people follow you because what you have done for them. Because for me that resonates lah. The helper thing comes out, the type 2 comes out. What have I done? I mean, it's not so much of what have I done for you. No, it's not a pride position, but it's
mm,
more about knowing that, sitting back and go, okay, I've influenced, I have positive influence, and poured, myself, my time into this individual life. So for me, that resonates. That resonates.
mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a journey.
Yes, it is definitely a journey.
Yeah.
So I think first step first is to embrace the very fact that you are a leader in
Yes.
your sphere of influence, and how are you going to influence the other person in your life. Yeah, definitely you're going to interact with many people in your life,
Yeah.
unless you are a hermit, live up in a mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise
Yeah.
Mm.
Sorry, Lillian. What kind of leader do you think you are?
What kind of
Before,
leader am
before
I?
we wrap up, yeah.
I mean,
What kind of leader you
knowing that,
want to be?
of course, definitely, want to be the level 5 leader, lah,
Yeah.
right? To
Yeah.
like, I mean, our whole direction is gearing towards that. Actually, like we always say, walk the talk. Yeah,
Yes.
what does your life represent? What's your life message about? So we've been advocating that throughout, in class living as well as
Yeah.
Women of Courage community. So that is the direction, so called the direction we are heading. Yeah,
Mm.
and we are constantly discovering more areas in our life to to improve the limiting beliefs, right? It's
Yeah.
like never ending limiting beliefs. That's like this is a daily, it's a daily activity that we need to constantly be aware. Yeah.
On that note,
Mm.
Women of Courage Asia monthly empowerment,
Yes.
first one happening next week, Tuesday on the 26th of January, 6:30 via Zoom. The link is there.
Mm.
Okay, click on it. You're gonna hear a story of courage from Brenda, and you're also gonna get live coaching from Lillian. The topic is self-sabotaging. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Breaking the
yeah,
self-sabotaging cycle.
yeah,
Yeah.
breaking self-sabotaging. So you don't want to miss it. It's for women only. If I see a man there, right, men name I won't let you in. Okay.
Okay, we are creating this safe space. So please, men, please don't be offended. We are not feminists or things like that.
No,
It's just that
no,
we are
no.
creating a safe space. It's because
Yeah,
the women are sharing vulnerable. We're
yeah,
encouraging women to take the courage to share because of many
yeah,
their lives, and it can be very vulnerable,
yes,
right? So, but as long as the women are inspired and empowered, they will also have a positive impact on the men in their lives, right?
yeah. There'll be a
Yeah.
great leader in the
Mm.
sphere around them, right?
Yes,
There'll
yes,
be a
we
great
love
one.
we love men, all right? Don't
Oh,
don't
yeah, we do, we
misunderstand.
do. Sure. But yeah, it is definitely a safe space for women. I think women needs time to be empowered, and they need a space. Yeah,
Mm.
so that's why
Yeah.
we're doing. And if you still feel stuck and you need clarity session, please book a clarity call with Lillian. The link is there. You will not, seriously, it is wonderful. Okay, it is wonderful, and I have my session next tomorrow. Yay!
You booked your session already? I haven't checked my
Yeah,
calendar.
yeah, okay.
Okay.
Anyway,
Mm.
Lillian, I want you to do this. Transform
Oh
with
yes,
courage.
Transform with Courage Bootcamp. This is our passion project. Yeah, it is our passion project for this year. With the community, all the leaders in our community and our partners, coming together, putting this together to bless the community and the women, because the monthly empower meeting is not enough. Yeah, it only meets once a month. Yes, it
Yeah,
is free. The monthly empowerment meeting is free. We have speakers or sharing expertise. We have sharing stories of courage. We have reflections, and experiential activity. Yeah, but if you want to go deeper and really work on your life on a consistent basis, a more intensive basis, yeah, then join us in Transform with Courage Bootcamp happening in April, 16 to
yeah,
18 of April. 3 days, 3 full days, full immersion program. Yeah,
yeah,
we put in a lot of effort and thoughts into packaging this program.
yeah.
So yeah, and it is at a very ridiculous price lah because of COVID period. So we are offering this at a very very special price. Yeah.
It also includes a post boot camp coaching and
Yes.
support.
Yeah.
Okay,
Three
so
months. 3 months
3 months.
post bootcamp.
So you're
Yes.
not you don't only pay for the 3 days, you're paying actually for 3 months. So you just, if those who know how to do the math, you just divide it by 90. Okay, whatever the price is divided by 90, it is less than a Starbucks. Okay,
Yeah.
seriously, I think our life, women's life, is worth more than a Starbucks
Mm.
because I have a Starbucks card. On that note, we'd like to thank you for joining us. Please
Yes.
do visit us every Tuesday and Thursday, same time, same place. same beautiful face, and definitely very enriching topics that we're covering
Yeah.
brilliance, courage to be blueprint.
Yeah.
Courage to be
Next,
you.
the next C will be coming up, right? So we are this is the second C. So we're going to do the third C next
Yep.
week. Yeah.
Yes.
So see you on
Come and
Tuesday.
see you. Bye.
Bye.